So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great... He's had a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Acuna finding himself in space. Boga. Taken back almost at once. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nant are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Figo. He's found a way through. And here's Simeone. He's shifted it to the flank. Bruno Fernandes! He's done very well to get to that.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's been slipped through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Boga. Rabiot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Kyle Walker. Prados. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Acuna. Rivaldo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Aims beyond... Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Beñat Prados wins the duel this time. Somewhat off target. Pato. Oh, robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kyle Walker. Rabiot. Prados. Acuna. Oh, well measured. De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Prados. Well, that has not gone well. And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error. Acuna.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now Beñat Prados. Now it's Simeone. And it's Prados. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Simeone. It's a really well-measured ball. Played it. Oh, great leap! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Acuna.
Played back. Nicely weighted ball. It's Mingo! Big moment! Massive goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Après 41 minutes de jeu, le numéro 4.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's being urged to shoot. Alanga! That's another chance. And it's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Porto dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Simeone. That's going wide left. This looks promising. Rivaldo goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Le numéro 22.
And that is indeed the final act. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Nant up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. Back on the way then. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Acuna. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the right flank. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Walker. There's the crossfield ball. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. He's through here. Now can he find a shapes to shoot? And that's a tidy finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has fair fizzed. And that should get the job done. It's Pорту! And that is wildly off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nant have got it back and they'll have another go. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Walker. Walker was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Incoming delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. And the pass is intercepted. Pортtu tries a shot! Goal! Pорту! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Le numéro 7, Alexandre Pорту. Changement. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 22.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Le numéro 24.
Porto with the lead.
Le numéro 51.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Le
Di
numéro
Maria.
17.
He's beaten Di Maria! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Après 71 minutes de jeu.
And that really is so impressive.
Di Maria.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is lovely. And here's Di Maria. He'll try from distance. He doesn't look too happy with that.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Ambitious ball here. And he's managed to get free. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Mohamed Salah. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that. Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Looking to play him in. Thuram.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now the ball in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Beto. And across it goes. And he shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Brandt at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Porto look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How...
Mohamed Salah!
De temps additionnel.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Attention, changement.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Real chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Duan. That's a sharp pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game.